Hi, and welcome to Entrepreneur's Toolbox. My name is Jonathan Dunkerley, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about, I'm not that good at writing copy myself. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not. But, I learned a little bit about about a way to get copy written for me that makes it so much easier for me. And that's not just, here, let me just bring up a couple things, get it all ready. But yeah, so it's been a problem for me a long time. So I would emails. That was a big problem for me when I was going. Oh, one second. Wait a second. Yeah, emails was a huge issue for me when I was trying to. One second. Hold on. Let me fix one thing before I continue. There we go. For some reason, I want to be able to reply to you guys in the comments, and it won't let me actually do it until I actually. Oh, there we go. Did it do it? Okay, it did something different. Never mind. I'll come back to this later. All good. All good. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so I was writing copy. I would write copy, and the thing is, like, I'm not a person that wants to write all like emails or sit there in scripts. It's hard for me. It is. It's like, I'll be perfectly honest. It's hard for me to write text. I'm good at just getting in front of a camera or getting behind a camera and actually just doing it and winging it and having some, notes, and I'll follow it. But as far as like writing a cohesive like email or writing a cohesive, outline or script, that was hard for me. What I would end up doing before was I would write my scripts because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any points in my email or in my YouTube videos. And I would actually have my computer read it to me. And I would have it say, speak it out loud. So I'd be able to, okay, that sounds good. And then I started using a tool called DESCRIPT, which I was able to create a deep fake of my own voice. It was pretty cool, actually, where I created a deep fake, and you have to, if you're used to DESCRIPT, if you want to try it out, there's an affiliate link in the description. It's what I use for a lot of my editing. I've been a long time Final Cut user, and I swear by DESCRIPT now. It's kind of crazy. I love the software and how much easier it makes it for me to edit. So again, try it out. There's just a trial in the description. It's an affiliate link. It will help support the channel if you click it. But I use it, so I actually do really recommend it. I swear, I'm a paying customer myself. But so I would take that and have it read it to me. So I would mail, okay, I'd even be able to have it in my own voice. So like, oh, would I sound like that? Would that sound good, me saying that? So I would just do, that was my process before. But then I started finding a couple like of these, okay, you could use this tool to help you write, put in these different fields, and it will help create the perfect email sequence for you. And I found it to create the perfect cheesy template-like email sequence for you that sounded like a robot, threw it together, and I was on a lot of people's email lists, and it just seemed like the same as everybody else's. But I'm all about making money with video, and it's if people don't, part of it is email. And you have to get people into those email sequences in order to monetize it. Otherwise, you're depending on, like right now, I'm on YouTube, and I'd be depending on YouTube for my income. But hey, if you're interested in, jumping in and joining other entrepreneurs that are interested in making money with video, you can join our Discord at dunkmedia.club. So the tool that I started using more recently, here, I lost my mouse for a second. Let me log into it real quick. So there's been a couple of like AI writing tools that have been coming out over like the last year that have really, really been game changers versus the ones that I had used in the past. One second, it's going a little slow to log. There it goes, logged in. But one that I've been using more recently over the last couple months has been Jasper. And Jasper, I wanted to show you a couple things that I've been using with Jasper in order to get these things to happen. Let me just go over to it. Oh, wait. So I transition. Oh, no, that's wrong. There we go. I'm just going to go back to my old ways. This works. I was playing around with Streamlabs OBS, a setting where I could just have see my next screen that comes up. Apparently, I need to test it a little bit more before I do that. So yeah, Streamlabs is what I'm using for my stream. And also by jump into dunkmedia.club, it's our Discord, and there's other entrepreneurs in there. And if you don't have any yet, there's our token, our community token called Dunk, and it's what I build my entire economy on. It's kind of cool. And if you there's a link in the description to a thing called Social Connector. If you created an account there, connect to social, and I'd be happy to send you one. Just get you started. There's a link in the description. It's called Social Connector, and I'll send you your first dunk if you do it around the time that I do this stream. I'll check the if you click that link. But yeah, so what I've been using Jasper, and this is Jasper, and the way it works is you have like a membership, and then you have amount of credits. There's been a lot more buzz. I mean, there's a chat. There was the chat AI. This is bring it up. This is a chat that just got recently released as a public API for OpenAI, which they're like behind things like DALL-E. It's making like photos that look realistic and stuff like that. So hey, if you want to try out what I'm doing and not even jump into it, this OpenAI works really, really well. It's still in a testing phase, and it's going to probably be integrated into a lot of softwares like Jasper. But Jasper is a great tool to have, for free, or not for free. It's a paid tool, but it's a good one to have because the other one, the OpenAI, it's great to create quick things. Yeah, OpenAI, sorry. It's good to create just standalone pieces of content, I've noticed. But the one thing I like about Jasper is it actually makes it so you can look back on the things that you've written before, and it will reference those things, or you could say expand on this, which I have no doubt that the OpenAI for Chat GPT is going to be similar in quality, but one second. I don't think I think it's going to get there once they start integrating into softwares like Jasper. Maybe something will come around that's better than Jasper, or maybe Jasper will integrate some of that technology into how it writes, which is what I would prefer. Don't start over, just improve on what's already been there. So with Jasper, I would say I changed the way that I do writing. So they have these things called templates. So if I click templates, you have all these different types of templates that you can go through: ads, blogs. Boss mode is what you have when they have two different levels, but boss mode has all these two different things. It doesn't seem like many features for their premium version, but these documents is kind of like my number one place to hang out to get content created, and you don't get that if you're not in boss mode. You like boss mode. So, all right. Boss mode here. Let me try something else that I was trying real quick. Boss mode. Let me think about it. Hold on. This is where is it? I was playing around with OBS. Boss mode. Let me think about that for a second. Get these things to pop up over my face. Boss mode. Math. Sorry, I'm being silly. Yeah, there's a whole I could go. You know what? Yeah. This is part of Streamlabs. It comes with their Streamlabs Ultra level. Again, there's a link in the description, but you can get the Streamlabs for free. It's a free software, but they have like a premium version that has all these silly little things that you could add in, like the glasses. There we go. Yeah. I know I'm being dumb. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm not being dumb. I'm being silly. They're different things. I'm being silly. I have every right to be silly. Okay. Then they have e-commerce. That's another one. So Amazon product descriptions, Amazon bullets, things like that. Like you could just the sky's the limit. This is, I think, where they really, really thrive. If you start finding the templates that really work for them, and then they also have recipes. I'll get into that in a moment. And then commands and product descriptions, so on and so forth. Emails was kind of the reason why I actually signed up. Emails, because you can create content improvers. Maybe, like I said, I'll write my own email, and I can go, I'm gonna click here, and I could paste an email in here, and maybe I'm too silly. Maybe I'm just too. That's what my niece tells me. She says that I'm too silly. And then I said, is there such a thing as too silly? And she says, I guess not. So I don't know if there's such thing as too silly or funny, but maybe I want to sound a little bit more, professional and maybe salesy, or if I want to sound like Morgan Freeman with my narration. If I want to do something like that, I could have it rewrite it in that tone, or rewrite it, or say I could even have it. I can go back to this. I'll just show you. You could even make it say write it as if I'm a fifth grader type ideas. Then there's frameworks. These are other ones different frameworks. Anything that you might be working with that is being used by your regular email writing or whatever you're writing for, you could take it and improve it with this. And like I said, this OpenAI is great. I could even say write an email, write a warm. If I could learn how to spell things, email after someone joins my challenge. Someone joins my live stream challenge. Okay, so I'm going to have it do this. Write a warm welcome email after somebody joins my live stream challenge, which we actually did one in my membership area at dunkmedia.club, and I did that for anybody that had 25 dunk in their wallet. So it was kind of fun. It didn't charge anybody for it. It was just, and that's a new feature that I added too, where I just have the socials come up every little while, just testing things out, things that are fun with streaming. So I kind of did it. I wanted to get more committed to streaming because I find it's a better way to get it connected to you. I wanted to get a better relationship with you because I feel like when I'm just posting videos, I could, I'll still be posting videos, but when I'm live streaming, I have a closer relationship with you versus just doing it as a edited, uploaded video, which I still will do. But this is a good way for me to connect with you better, and that's what I was trying to go to. So if this is, did I click it? Oh, I didn't click it. Okay. So there, it's writing. This one is writing a warm welcome email. So welcome to my live stream challenge. It's so exciting to have you on board. And again, remember, it's just the more information you give it, the more it's going to be able to figure out. I'm sure you're ready to get started. So let me give you a quick rundown on what to expect. Every day we will be meeting here, time for the live stream, where we'll be working on activities, goals. You have to, again, more information that you give it, the more it's going to get. You'll have the opportunity to ask questions, get support and encouragement from me and the rest of the community, which is exactly what happened. I mean, this is almost exactly what the stream that I did. And share your progress along the way. In the meantime, be sure to introduce yourself to the rest of the group in the comments and let us know what brings you to the challenge. Exactly what we did. It's like, this is like I read my past mind, or it might be stalking me. I'm not sure. Or both. Yeah, it's probably that. I can't wait to start and see what you accomplish. Best regards, your name. So why don't we take this same exact prompt, and I'll show you what I would do in here. You can go to emails. So I like going to documents. That's my personal favorite, just for something this short. And I go to freeform. You could also do the workflows, which this is what I was talking about, like blog posts, email campaign, rewrite content workflows, social media campaign workflows. So you're not getting this in the chat API or the chat GPT from OpenAI, but I have no doubt that that can be integrated into more softwares like this moving forward. So if I open this document and I take that same exact email that we had the other one right, let's see what it will do. Let's see what will happen. So I'm just going to go ahead. So you could do things two different ways. There's the content description / brief. And I could say, so I'll show you the difference. Oh, it really wants me to capitalize that. So I like informative and fun just because, yeah. And I'm not going to use a keyword, so I'm just going to turn that off. And let's see what happens. I'm going to write a long email. And I'll compose it, and I'll see what happens there. So, hello, everyone. I'm so excited you decided to join our live stream challenge. Welcome to a season of live streamers. Now, I didn't give it any information what it's called. So again, I could update that. I can't wait to see what, so I'll actually show you that. So how about Dunk Media live stream, and you could see just exactly what the difference would be. So how it could, I'm going to just copy that, take that off, and do it again. Da 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 da. Dunkers. Ooh, I like that. Welcome to the new Dunkers. To all new dunk. I like it. I like that. You want to be a dunker? Okay. I'm having too much fun. If you want to be a dunker, you let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments if you would like to be called a dunker. I'm already for that. If you want to be called a dunker, let me know in the comments. I like it. I really like it. Dunker. Here, Dunker. If you want to be a my name is Jonathan Dunkerley. Dunk Media is what I call my my company, or my group, what I'm building. It's and then I have my utility token, which is basically what my entire business is built on. And I just called it Dunk because I'm like, hey, you know what? There's me. I'm Dunk. I'm Jonathan Dunkerley. My nickname was Dunk growing up because it's an easy nickname for people to call people, I guess, because your name's Dunkerley and we're going to call you Dunk. I guess it's good. But Dunkers, I'm for this. I'm excited about sorry. Okay. Here, let me make it so you can see the whole thing and not just my face. Okay. Oh no. Did I just hit the button? Oh gosh. I ruined everything. Good thing everything is not ruined completely. Here, let me fix it. Settings. Let me make sure. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm having too much fun today. I'm sorry. I need to learn. I need to behave myself. There we go. There, I fixed it. I fixed it all by myself. Boom. And there it is again, that social tag that I got. So if it's going to show up, and then we're going to, it's a feature with StreamYard, or not StreamYard. StreamYard is also good. Streamlabs, which is the software on my computer. And then Twitter is going to show up in just a moment. And then after that, 15 seconds, and then Discord, and then it will wait 5 minutes and then cycle through. So it's a good way for people, if you're doing live streaming, it's a good way just to casually, I don't have to like hit a button to go live or any of that stuff. So, talking about that, I wanted to show you one thing before. I actually haven't even checked it. But here, let me just double check something real quick. Oh yeah, it did do it. I could see it right now. Let me finish what I'm talking about and not get distracted by shiny objects, and just show you this email, and then I'll show you the other thing that I got. So it's something with Twitter, which reminded me because of Twitter. So welcome to all the new Dunkers in the live stream challenge. I'm so excited to have you here and can't wait to see you. So I can go welcome everyone. I'm so glad you decided to join the live stream challenge. Same. Maybe this isn't enough. We're really looking forward to seeing you. But I say, how about this? Or how about, right, you can't do this with the other one, and this is part of the reason why I'm saying I like it. So write a follow-up. Oh, you can't see me right now. Hold on. There we go. How about a warm? How about lighthearted? Whatever, you're going to have to play with this. It's lighthearted, 2 words. Oh, they want a dash. They really want. So if I hit Command Enter, or it might be different on your computer if you have Windows or any other operating system. But if I hit, it's going to do that. And then Dear Dunkers, it has been an amazing journey so far. That it wrote a follow-up email right away. So it only writes a certain amount, but I had it set to medium, but I could, so maybe I do this. Retry last output, but I want it to be a longer email. I clicked long. It's writing a longer one now because I told it to write a longer email. Now, I know the results of this is pretty impressive. Do not get me wrong. This is pretty darn impressive. But it's basically a beta right now. So, but you're able to get some insane stuff out of this. So I'd say just go and sign up for that for free. Don't, it's they're just testing. Keep in mind, you can't get mad if stuff doesn't work. The other day, everything was down because too many people were on it. But Jasper, if you're just to be able to do that and get the 90, none of these tools get you 100% there. But the fact that I was just able to tell it to write welcome email for a live stream challenge that I did, and then I said just write a follow-up email, and it wrote a follow-up email immediately. And as I start to tweak these things and change these things, it's going to start to learn my voice, the way that I speak. Now, I know that I might speak very differently than you. I probably do. I'm me. And that's one of the things that I love about growing online and growing in video is there's only one me. There could be another Jonathan Dunkerley out there that has a YouTube channel and has, even their own community coin they could even call it Dunk. There is another Dunk coin out there. I found it on the internet. They don't do much with it. It's, oh well. It has nothing to do with its value. And that's the thing I love about it, is just a way to, to actually just create community. I love the community factor of being able to do all these things, but getting off topic. See, I'm the one with the shiny object thing that just distracted, and I still haven't even told you the Twitter thing that I was going to tell you. Yeah, it's just like there's only one me, but it's going to be able to learn my mannerisms, so I could send you an email that it writes, but you're going to be like, oh, that sounds like Jonathan's rambles, Jonathan's little crazy talks, That's what it is. I like to say how it is, and I'm not going to change that because it's an email. If I was talking like this to you, and then I went and got one of those template ones where I just type, okay, what's your friend? Okay, type in this field, and then, if I did that, then it wouldn't sound like me. And you get an email, and you're like, why is this corporate email garbage coming to my inbox? But no, you're able to actually create that. If you're watching this, you probably want to hear my voice and not somebody else's. So that's the difference. It's like you're going to be able to get some great copy from this, but it's not my voice. That's my biggest takeaway from this so far. But this is an API, which means that they can integrate it into other softwares. Maybe Jasper takes advantage of it and they improve their API even more. Or maybe you want to go and create your own software. It's an API that you could take that and put it in your software as well, and then utilize the brain that does everything in the background. So let me get this, show you this Twitter thing that's kind of cool that I just started trying out. So let me just go. Okay. So if I go to Twitter, I don't know if you can see it. It's going to be hard to see. Here, let me put it by my face. I should get it. So it's, oh, that just focused the light. Really focused the light on my phone. Okay. So if you go to my Twitter profile right now, it's hard to see. If you see the banner, it says, it's right there. Here, I'm just going to blur it. Okay. How about this? I'm going to go to Twitter on my computer and show you. Here, I'll just put in the background so you don't have to see all the craziness of my Twitter feed. You can see the craziness of my Twitter feed. All right. Okay. So I am going to Twitter, and I'll just show you this. This is pretty cool. And again, don't forget to just come and hang out with us in like Dunk Media, dunkmedia.club. We like to hang out there with everybody. So, ooh, it actually did make a slight little mistake, but that was on me. I didn't do it. Oh, wrong tab, wrong hotkey. So what I did was, this is the stream that we're watching right now. So when I went live, it automatically tweeted this out. And look, somebody already liked it. And, there's a link right there. People could click it and come over if they want to. I would only share it with your audience, but the more important thing is, look what I did to my banner. And it says, live now, unfortunately, I didn't update this. I don't know why this didn't go. It was supposed to show the name of today's topic, not yesterday's. But it also adds live now in this big thing right here. I have it, YouTube live right here, live. And then I have it add this thing to my, that says live, and then goes right, over my avatar or my PFP on Twitter. And this is a cool thing. I do this with StreamYard and a couple tools that StreamYard includes with their Ultra plan. I think it's like $20 a month, which, hey, if you're streaming and you're making money from it, it's not a big, thing. But the software is free. You can go download the software for free, but these little tools and stuff that they add in are part of their premium package. But yeah, so it's like, this is pretty cool. Like, I was able to utilize a tool within Streamlabs. And, oh, how's it going, cool cars every day? Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah, cool. So yeah, I was able to utilize a tool within StreamYard, or Stream. Why do I keep on saying? See, they did this, StreamYard and Streamlabs. But yeah, it's I was able to take this. This is back to what I was talking about. I would nerd out about this, and I also added Dunk. It changed my name on my, and the second that I end this stream, when I hit end stream, I noticed last time it was about 30 seconds, and it reverts back, and it's kind of cool. It's letting you know that I'm live, and it's letting you know where to go when I go live, which is pretty dope, if you ask me. Okay, I gotta get off my thing. So yeah, so I like Jasper. I like OpenAI's ChatGPT. It's like a chat feature. Man, if you were able to take that and add that into your website, you'd have like an insane AI that would be able to answer a lot of questions about your business. Hey, you paid that by the AI once, and then never have to pay them again, I guess. The server. You have to pay the server. All right. Okay. So yeah, let me go over a couple more things before we do anything else. So let me go back. So we were going over different templates. So I'm just going to go over a few more templates just so you get an idea of what you can create with their templates. So we were just going over like their email templates, which I like, but I use Documents. Documents is like my favorite. These are like, they're part of their boss mode, and I like them just because they make things so much easier. Content summarizer, maybe you have a blog that you're going to do and you want to turn it into or a YouTube video. If I took a YouTube video, talking about repurposing content, I could take my transcript, drop it in here, and then tell it to summarize it. I get the bullet points, turn them into bullet points, and then I could just take that and put it. I have Canva. It's what I use to create my thumbnails. It's what I use to create a lot of. I know Photoshop. I know all these other tools. I've been using them for years, but it just makes it so much easier. So I'm like, same thing. Reason why I'm using Streamlabs versus any other ones. Just I could go live on so many different things, but I like things that make it easy for me, make it easy for you. That's why it's better that way. You know what I mean? So we were going through emails, but then they have these frameworks depending on what you're doing. There's another one, Google Ads. I mean, whatever use case you want, and they're constantly adding new ones. Marketing, frequently asked questions generators. Drop your thing. These are just beta ones that they just added. These are actually pretty cool. They're new ones. Tone detectors. What was another one? See, these are all new ones. I haven't even looked through these ones yet. I have homework to do. These are these new ones. I haven't even gone through this new tab. This is kind of cool. Ooh, man. I didn't even know about this, and now I have to. I look like that person that drives me crazy when it seems like somebody is literally just going through something they've never looked at before during a live stream. It's like, so, yeah, maybe. Yeah. This looks, yeah, this is the frequently asked questions. Licenses, personal LinkedIn. Like, I didn't see this yet. I'll be perfectly honest, but that's pretty cool. It's in the new tab. Give me a break. Give me a break. It's in the new tab. Oh, thank you, cool cars every day. Appreciate that. You keep up the good work too. And so I have social media frameworks are another really cool part of it. Like I use the AIDA framework a lot, and then I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with Jasper. I lean a lot into documents, just because I have boss mode, and it really gives me the freedom to go and create very customizable like I start with what I actually want, and it creates customizable things. These are all very good because if you have something that you're actually trying to create, something that you're building, and you want that AI to build it. Like this is one that I've actually used quite a bit. Explain it to a child. This is one of my favorite ones actually, because I could take something that's very complex, like right, explain AI writing tools to me. And what grade do we want to be? I always like saying 5th grader. So I'm going to give it 3 different things it could generate. I might not have given it a whole lot. Some people use AI writing tools to help them write better. These tools are artificial intelligence to help you improve your writing. You can do things like suggest corrections for grammar, which I can't even speak, so I'd probably have grammar problems. Oh yeah. And yeah, so and then you could take this and elaborate on it within the tool. And then also they have language options. I haven't really dove too deep into the language options because I speak English and only English I know. I'm one of those. Sorry. And then see, this one I didn't really like, and if you don't like it, you could just downvote it. Generic content, and then it will actually give you back your credits. So you have a certain amount of credits. So I like that. Again, it's a subscription software, but the more I give it here, I gave it 30 words, and you can give up to 800 words in order to basically figure out, like, give it output. So explain it to a child. I can give it a 800 word, blog post and have it explain it to a child like you're a 5th grader. And I've had to do this. I've used this tool just to explain things that I'm trying to explain something to somebody else. So yeah, it's a great tool. This particular one is one of my favorite. I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant. So let me just go through the last couple ones that I had here that I was going through. But a lot of these, they're duplicates. If you notice, like the framework, because they work on different ones, commands, content improver. But this just breaks them down into what's appropriate. And then also videos. I actually use a lot of this, a lot of these all the time. I haven't really used the TikTok one yet. I got to dive into that one. But what just happened? So the mini VSL, video sales letter, and it writes, say you're trying to create an ad. This is a great way to create an ad. You put in the content, and again, it's not going to write it all for you. It's going to get like 90% of the way there. You have to put in that last little step to get it there. I'm using Jasper. If you're interested in Jasper, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, and it helps support the channel. But if you're not ready for Jasper, I would recommend just going over to OpenAI and just giving it a try. Just take a look at the email that it wrote for me real quick. I just gave it write a warm email about someone joining my live stream challenge, and it actually wrote a really good email. But the difference is that I was able to take that email or the one that Jasper and say, now write a follow-up. Now ignore this email and write a follow-up to the 1-2 back. And change the tone to be more like this, and it will start to learn your mannerisms, how you say things, and that I think is the best. But my goal, or what I hope, is that they integrate. I do really like this. This is mind-blowing that this is free right now. So I'd say if you're not even going to do that, go get a free account and just test it out, because why not, right? All right, so let me just go through the last ones, and then there's websites. I haven't really dove too deep into this one, but I've done like some of these because they're, again, they cross-platform. But Subheadliner, that's one that I'm really bad at, subheadlines. So that's helped me. Text summarizers, that's another one. And then the perfect headline. Perfect headline is really great. I mean, that applies to all sorts of these things, like the video description. The head is basically a perfect headline. Not the description, sorry, the title. The video title is basically a perfect headline. And again, half of what most people have issues with is coming up with ideas. So video topic ideas, like cool cars every day. How about this? We don't need to do it for any things like let's see, what do we want to call it? What topic would you like? I can't even spell formula, man. What topic would you like to talk about? Exciting tone about Formula One racing. Let's see what it gives us. So, history of Formula One racing, the physics of racing and how drivers control their cars. These are all different topics that you could then take and, hey, what if you, now I could take this. Let me just show you the next thing that I was, so say I want to just go with this, the history of Formula One and how it evolved over the years. So maybe I click this. Ooh, cutting that off. It keeps on cutting off most of my chat. Let me see if I can fix that. One second. That is weird. Sorry, it's cutting off the edge of the chat. I'm trying to figure. Sorry, I'll have to figure that out. It's weird. I'll figure it out. Let me. But so I could open it in a document. Loading. So if I went into a document, now I have this, but now I can go and say, okay, history of, now what if I wanted to actually create content about this? This is why I use Jasper, because I could say the history of Formula One and how it has evolved over the years. How about right? I'm going to make a long piece of content because I want this to be a full, like, right? How about video outline for the above topic? And I hit Command. Let's see what it gives us. So an outline, different bullet points that I can now have. So the early days of Formula One, when it was all about driving skills. So let's just go with that first one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this. This makes it not see the stuff right above it. And then I'm able to go here and say, write a blog post. Let's see what it does with this. Above. Ooh, didn't write it enough. I have to go into the other one to do that, but let me blog post is too much to ask for it from this in this thing. So how about write a video outline for just this topic, so I could break it down even further, and then I could take those and turn them in right type, wrong type of right. So I took, it's talking about the early days, the history of Formula One, the impact on technology, the difference. So then I could break these down even further, bullet points, so on and so forth. I hope you're getting the idea of what I'm trying to get at. So it's pretty crazy that you could do all this stuff just breaking it down. So even especially if you haven't actually watched the content yourself, or you don't know that, like, it knows more than I know about it. And it's able to fill in the gaps, and I'm able to discover things and learn things based off of what it is. But, you know, I think that calls for some sort of weird applause, like here. Does that work? Did that work? I think that worked. Yeah, I think that worked. Maybe it didn't work. Let me know if it worked. I've just been playing around with some Streamlabs features, like, you know, like this one. Yeah, I'm playing around. So again, I just wanted to go over a couple of these things and just show you how you could utilize tools to actually write your copy, because I'm not good at writing copy. I'm not good. I'm good at just rambling about something that I actually am passionate about for an hour. But I actually, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not actually just rambling about something that I don't know. I'm passionate about it because I know about it, and I know about it because I'm passionate about it. And I have a history. I come from the film industry, and I want to help as many people actually monetize their video content as possible. So you can come and learn more about what I'm doing there. Is like with dunkmedia.club. Here, let me actually bring up my. I can't see your comments. It's frustrating me. It's like cutting it off weird with the software that I'm using. I gotta turn down the volume. I'm just gonna join my own stream on my phone just so I could see it. Sorry. I don't want to not see your comment. There we go. You heard it? Sorry, you heard it? It's all good. I heart. You heard it. Perfect. It worked. Awesome. I'm glad that I was able to do that. So, but yeah. So I'm passionate about helping you do that, and I think that one of the most important ways is not building a platform. Like for instance, I'm on YouTube right now. If YouTube turned the light switch off today, then this entire thing would be gone. But if you build a presence somewhere else, like you can come and join us in our Discord at dunkmedia.club, or you can come and hang out just in my emails and just go and join one of my email lists, and I'm just gonna have a conversation with you over email. But the thing is, like, if you do the same exact thing, this takes one of those stumbling blocks out of that way of monetizing your content, because I think email marketing is one of the most important things with monetizing your content, because you own it. So if Twitter bans you, if YouTube suspends your account for some random reason that they don't know. Yeah. Yes, it was a canned applause, but I think that it was actually, they were really applauding for me. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I believe that they were actually applauding for me. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to just choose to believe it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're getting value out of it. But I'm just sharing. I'm sharing what I'm passionate about and how it's working for me. If it's not working for me, then I'm not just going to tell you to go do it. I'm a very strong believer that I will not ever tell somebody to do something to make a sale. I'm never telling you to do something. I'm sharing what I'm doing. And if you want to follow along with what I'm doing, that's great. And you could follow along and follow my footsteps, whatever you want. And if there's something that doesn't want to do, like I just talked about Jasper and how it's working for me. But if you went and just got OpenAI and used their Chat GPT feature, which is free right now, that may be what you need to just get started. But you could write your email sequence with that. Why not? But if you want to do Jasper, which I think you can get a lot more out of Jasper than you can out of the free version, because you just have to play with it and actually it's learning about you. And there's just so many other features. Ooh, you're laughing at me? Of course. Yeah. but yeah, so I never want to tell somebody to just do something, but I'm just sharing what I'm doing. I had to come into making money on the internet based off of necessity. And I like video because I come from the film industry, and I now make more from doing this because of the way that I do it than my film industry jobs, which is what I want for anybody, whether you are somebody like me that is actually in the media industry, or somebody that is just trying to make that extra $10 a day or $100 a day. Maybe it's $100 a month, and that's going to pay your cell phone bill. That could be life-changing for you. And just doing simple monetization and not depending on the platforms, because I'll be perfectly honest, this YouTube channel, the YouTube ads don't make me a whole lot of money. It's no problem. That doesn't bother me because I have other income streams. So this email marketing and writing copy is one of the best ways. And using these AI tools, it's not copying out and making it not your voice. I like Jasper because it keeps it in my voice, versus other platforms that just, you punch in some words, that you have to come up with, and it just puts things in the right order, or it just creates like email swipes, and you're like, okay, but hey, maybe you find an email swipe and it learns your voice, and you say, hey, rewrite this in my voice, and then you go, oh, I'm going to tweak this, you know. So whatever you're doing, just you know, whatever tool you're using and whatever you're doing, just use the tools that you have, whether free or things to actually be able to create the content. Yeah. And let me see, is there anything else in Jasper I really wanted to go over before? Because content ideas like that, I just gave you a whole bunch of YouTube content ideas. I guess I should start a Formula One. I just made a whole bunch of untitled projects because I clicked on everything. Oh, if you want to make a Formula One channel, maybe I should go do that. I have a whole bunch of video ideas. But yeah, so just, I'd say the Jasper does have a trial, so might as well go try it. I think it's just 7 days, I think, or it might be more. Might be 14 days, I forget. But there's a link in the description if you want to go give it a try. If you know, might as well. I'd love to see your comparison. Let me know either in the comments or jump over into the Discord at dunkmedia.club and let me know what your takeaway is on the difference between Jasper and what it could do for you on writing these emails, and compare it to, you know, stuff like the free tools like Chat GPT. Sorry, Chat GPT is what it's called, made by OpenAI. But there's so many cool features. And again, you know, where is it going? Is there anything else? Yeah. I think that was mostly what I wanted to go over today. But I hope that you got some value out of everything. And, you know, let me just make sure that there's not anything else. And maybe I'll go out with some sort of corny whatever sound effect that I could do just to go out. I don't know. What's it? Maybe I'll just show you all the sound effects before I go. I'm sorry. And then, of course, just over my face, math. And then I could censor myself. And I could be a clown. I'm not sure what the F key. I think it's swearing. And then there's that, I think. And then this. And then if I... Whoa, bring it back a second. So this is all through Streamlabs. And then if I want the rainbow, I guess I'm in the rainbow. Red alert. And what is it? The joke. Some of these don't work perfect, but I get the thug life. And then to be continued, which doesn't work great on this one because I have my other stuff there. And then triggered. And then if you get bored, let me know and I'll use this one because tumbleweeds, I'm boring you. And what is it? That was just I think I'll use that more for a game. I'm not a gamer on here. Yeah, these are game ones. I'm not gonna do those ones. And then yeah, so those are just fun things that I'm playing around with. It's not that I'm going to use all of those, but I see certain things in engagement in the video. So not the topic of this video today, but, you know, if I want, you know, it's definitely not canned. I don't know what you're talking about. That's definitely not canned. I have a whole bunch of people applauding me right over there, you know? Stop the record. Okay, I'm done having fun with all that stuff. So, okay. And I appreciate that you got some value out of this today. And, you know, if, again, jump into the Discord. If you want to grab some of your first dunk, there's a link to Social Connector in the description of this video as well. If you do that, I will make sure that I get a dunk coin into your wallet and you get some access to our community. You just need to have it in your wallet, connect it to whatever socials, and you'll get access to those different platforms. Ooh, I got a comment. Again, I have to look to the phone. Sorry. I'm glad that you got some good takeaways. I'm really glad that you got some good takeaways. And again, let me know in the comments, jump into the Discord, and let me know your thoughts. And you know what you're going to use. Are you going to try the template for Jasper or the trial for Jasper and see? You know, I paid for it for a year. Be perfectly honest, I'm using it, so it's paid for itself already. But then go try the Chat GPT from OpenAI and go and compare them and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you get everything you need from Chat GPT and OpenAI, or do you think that you would need a tool like Jasper to bring you to that next level? Because, you know, hey, I like being able to customize things and all these frameworks. And there's also these things, recipes. I'll go over that in another day because that's a whole other beast. And I'm you know, I'll give you a lot more information. And they even do, like, this is just not, I'm not going to get into this right now, but they even offer this. They're offering, it's an upgrade on theirs, but there's so many other options. I do this through Canva. I get my free, or it's included with Canva, which I subscribe to as well. And they do their art, basically AI art, which, if you haven't looked into AI art, it's really cool. It's mind blowing that could happen, that works that way. So yeah. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And, you know, again, go to dunkmedia.club, or, you know, any of the things I talked about, I drop links into the description. If you end up signing up for any of those things, they are there. They'll support the channel, and they'll support me being able to, you know, help you grow and make more money with video. So I will see everybody in the next stream, live update, where Discord, wherever you want to hang out. I'll see you there. If I could find the end stream.